Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Third Age Total War Massive Overhaul submod. We'll get right into this because I know this siege is going to take way too fucking long as it is. Now, as I mentioned previously about multiple times, I hate the living shit out of this custom settlement. It's horrible, it really is. I'm going to try and not bitch too much about it, but you'll see why I hate it in a minute, when my forces slowly get depleted by the amount of arrow fire that gets shot at my ass. But I have come up with a genius plan. In other words, I've come up with a mediocre plan that's probably not going to work. But damn it, at least it's a plan. I could just go in blind and... It's not going to end well. I know it isn't going to end well. I've never before lost a siege, but I wouldn't put it past this thing. I'll give you an overhaul of what this custom settlement is. It's pretty much just someone's placed walls on a flat green map. One wall there, and then we have to go through here, go all the way through here, getting shot at by arrows from all of these towers. So battering rams are out of the question. You cannot get battering rams in here. It's all ladders. So then you have to get through this one, and then you have to go through here, and then get through that one. So, whatever way you look at it, I've got multiple different entry points that I need to get through. I think the best way to do is to go through this wall here, if I set my catapults to batter the shit out of that, and then quickly get the ladders onto here, and then quickly get the ladders in through there, and get to the main citadel quickly as possible, with minimal casualties. That's the plan. It's probably not going to work. First thing we'll do is get these guys ready here. Now, we'll get everyone else ready as well as we can. We don't want to send in the troops just yet until we get to a certain point, really. See, I mean, we're already getting attacked by these things. Let's just get our battering rams over here and see if we can't... I don't know, can they shoot anything else? And are they actually hitting my things? Because if not, we can just stay here and... You see what I mean? Each one of these individual towers here shoots ballistas. So that's shooting ballistas at me, and all of these towers here are constantly shooting ballistas at your enemies. Not counting all of the flipping stuff that's getting shot at you. Yeah, assuming that only those ballistas are getting shot at and they're pretty much missing, we'll just, Oop, okay. Not missing, direct hit right there, but whatever, that's... I was kind of worrying, are my ballistas actually getting hit right now, or...? No, not really. They're missing them, aren't they? And meanwhile, I'm slowly... You see all the ballistas that are already shooting at me. Let's just turn it on time 6. Wait for them to get that wall down. And this way, I don't lose my men sitting outside waiting. If we concentrate our fire, bust down that wall, This is the best way that I can think of with minimal casualties. Might take a while to get through the fucking gates, but let's do a close-up. They can't hit the ballistas, they're too small targets to hit, I think, but 41%. If we just wait for that wall to get down and then we can charge in our men. Ballistas aren't exactly the most efficient things to take down a wall with, but catapults would be a lot better, but it would kind of help if they actually hit the wall. I mean, it's not a very small target, is it? It's not something that you can really miss. But while they're doing this, let's show you my tactic plan. As soon as this goes down, we send in all our men, charge through, deal with the forces here. Meanwhile, getting shot at by this tower, that tower, that tower, that tower, that tower there, that tower there, that tower there, and all of the archers that they have set on these walls. This is a giant death trap. What we do is get the ladders through as quickly as possible, get one up there, and yeah, just one up there so that we can get on that wall, take that gatehouse, storm through here, get as many ladders as we can on here, take that gatehouse, get through here, set up a defensive position, and wait for them to come to us and capture the citadel. That's how we're going to play this. That's the best way that I can think of doing it without getting my ass kicked. Hopefully we'll kill a bunch of them when this wall collapses. I should have just enough ammo to get rid of this wall. Otherwise I'd use... If I had catapults, this would go a lot smoother, but... That's the plan anyway. If I went through the front gate, I'd lose men taking the front gate, obviously. And then I lose more men from the archers and the ballistas that are constantly getting shot at. It's just a really horrible map. I hate it. I hate it. I really do. So this is the best way that I can think of to get through this with minimal casualties. Hopefully we'll kill a couple of them when we... Yeah, screw the battering rams because they're going to be absolutely pointless.
We are through the enemy's walls, into the breach and
Okay, yeah, it looks like we killed quite a lot of them there as well. See if I can't hit a couple of them with my ballistas. Doubtful, but you never know. Hopefully I won't hit any of my men, mind you. Be prepared for it to smack some of my men in the face. Definitely if the horses run in front of it. Hopefully they'll be able to shoot over them. See if I can't sneak one of my guys through there. Okay, let's stop that because we're going to hit our own guys. See if we can't get those ladders over there. Come on, we've almost gotten past the host. If we can just hold them back. We can get one of them through, see if we can't get the rest of them. We can get them on the thing and then slowly fall back as many men as we can, pull them back in here, and hopefully they won't be too much of a defensive force. But, yeah. See if we can't send some flanking guys around the side.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
I'd really like to get the cavalry around here and attack from the back. There you go, these guys get on the wall, grab that gatehouse. Ah, crap, they're coming. See if I can't get these guys into a defensive... They have pickaxes as weapons? Yes, they do. Okay. I did not know this. You guys call that running? I call it slow walking. See if I can't outflank some of these guys. accidentally selected all those guys there for a second. The good thing is we've surrounded most of their forces in this little courtyard out here, so the thing is, none of these guys will rout because they've got their king in this settlement, so they've got a good leader. That's going to take a while to get past these orcs. Are those orcs? Yeah, they are. They're bigger than the dwarves. Which just makes their victory even more impressive. There you go. Let's start pulling back some of our men to the gate here, so when we grab the gatehouse, we can move on up. We've almost dealt with all the forces there. And the good news is, we aren't too badly, at least, getting attacked by a crap load of bad people. There you go, let's get a ladder over this side. We only need one to go through there and get onto that wall over there. So, and we can always come back and grab some more. I've almost dealt with all the orcs, just this little band of them left. I keep accidentally selecting those guys. Well, actually, I'll keep you guys here because we're about to get on that wall and take the gatehouse anyway, so... Okay, I don't want to say it, but it's going okay. A lot better than usual happens when I siege this place, which usually involves me dying horribly because of all the siege crap that goes on. Okay, just whatever. Leave them guys in that position there. We just want all of our guys in position, ready to go. I'll get on the fucking wall and let's go, you idiots. I'm relying on you guys. Now once they take the gatehouse...
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
We storm right through. Okay, it's looking good, it's looking good, it's looking good. We've got this, we've got this. There's nothing bad's going to happen.
remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Come help Gimli out.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Let me just push and see if I can get inside this gate without even getting on the walls. And we get those guys on the wall there. Once we get them into that main citadel bit, it should be ours for the taking.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no
Come on, flank round the back.
valor and force of our arms.
Okay, we get those guys up there. Select all these guys.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, you'll notice I go silent when I'm trying to concentrate. Okay, stop all trying to go through the same fucking arch and get over here. Well, if we can flank him on all sides, shouldn't have to worry too much about those catapults. They're kind of out of range. That's what I'm hoping, anyway.
The enemy is slain.
And there he goes.
The enemy, but no less dead.
Now that's their king dead.
Press our advantage.
And we've got to send what forces we can to deal with that catapult before it deals some serious damage.
Our men have taken control of the castle.
Just need to deal with it so that it can't kill us or anything. There you go, just kill those remaining Dwarven bastards. Not Dwarven bastards, we're the Dwarven bastards. Okay, this is actually went a lot better than it did in my personal experience, although we have lost quite a lot of guys. There's just one dude left. With his death, we should have victory. We still have 1,000 guys left, but we did lose half of our army. But it is ours, and it could have gone a lot worse. I have lost battles when I've outnumbered the enemy in this before. Usually when I took the other way around, I didn't bust down the main gate, and even little things like that. If I just charged through the main gate with a battering ram or something, it would have funneled me in, and I would have lost a lot more men than I had to. So I'm happy with that. It's a decent victory.
A most noble conquest, son.
Not a bad victory at all, if you don't mind me saying. Could have gone a lot worse. I'm just going to make sure it's... Yeah, follow AFI movement. That's nice. Okay, now, with any luck, that is the Orcs of the Thingamajigs pretty much screwed now. They don't have anywhere else to recruit. I think there is a settlement somewhere on this side of the hills here, which we'll go take, that they control. And then they've just got one there, one place here, and 2 towns, or 3 towns if you conclude that I need to take. They're pretty much screwed, I think, now. They can't really recruit any professional units because this is their main recruiting hub, I believe. But yeah, guys, it's been about 30 minutes, but we'll keep to the whole 40 minutes thing. I know the last one was only 30 minutes, but we'll keep to doing this. Yeah, I think we've won the battle on this side. We've still got the Orcs of the Misty Mountains to concern ourselves with, and the remnants of the Orcs on that side that we'll go deal with now and in the next part. But with the taking of their capital and Carn Dum over there, or Durham, or whatever the hell you want to call it, that big-ass citadel thing that we just took, with the taking of that, that's their main powerhouse, I believe. They shouldn't have anywhere else that they can really build that kind of quality units. The rest of the places should just be militia and relatively weak, cheap units that they won't really be able to stand up against my men with. That's the hope, anyway. I mean, we could still get attacked at the Lonely Mountain right now and we'd be fucked. I thought those elves were about to attack Dale for a second there. But yeah, that went a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, we lost half of our army, but at least we didn't lose Gimli, and it went pretty well, I think. Could have gone a lot worse. I mean, in the past, I've had really bad battles in that place. I have really bad history with it. But I got really quite lucky. I bust down the wall and managed to corner the main lot of their army in that courtyard and surround them. And slowly whittle them down, but... yeah, I think it went pretty well. Could have gone a lot worse.
Honor, my lord. Aye, sire. Onward. Move out. Aye, my lord.
Let's send the king round here. I know there's a settlement around that place that we can take.
In your name, sire.
Just down here somewhere there is one, I swear.
Honor, my lord. Orders. Aye, lord. March. Aye, my liege. Move out. Aye. Forward. Honor, my lord. Aye, onward. My king. Aye, sire. Move out. Honor, my lord. My king. We march to battle. Glory and honor. By your will, sire, we shall engage. A proud victory. Leading the men with
Why not?
honor, sire.
He was already in the family tree anyway. And he's Gimli. He's awesome.
Proud victory.
There you go. Now there's 2 Gimlis. It's because I got that resurrected campaign thing. I can have multiple Gimlis. If a hero dies, you just get him back, kind of thing, which is awesome, I think.
March to glory.
Because it kind of sucks when they die. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the hell the deal is going on with the Free Peoples of Douchebag Land, because they don't really seem to be doing much. But yeah, now we just kind of wait and wait for the king to go off, kill that guy in this little town down here. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but I know it is down there somewhere. It shouldn't be. My hope is that the rest of the places are relatively undefended, or weak, with really shit units that I can take on and quite easily win against. That's the plan anyway, because once these orcs are dealt with, that like just really leaves me with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, and after those orcs are dealt with and all the mountains belong to me and we've reforged the Dwarven Empire, I'll call it the new Dwarven Empire. So I think I've already retaken most of the lands that the Dwarves lost. My lore's kind of rusty. I'm going on by what my subscribers have told me and Wikipedia. So yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. Really, it could be worse, right? I don't know. Things could always be worse. That's my kind of motto with things with Total War. Could always be worse. Bad shit always happens to me at Total War at some point, but I never actually lose, usually. Especially nowadays. I think I lost the Gondor campaign, I don't know. But that was like a fucking year, like a year ago or something. Really poor quality video. I've actually had one of my subscribers say that the Gondor playthrough is one of his favourites. I was like, what? Okay, it's like one of the shittest playthroughs that I've ever done, but okay, fair enough. I'm just glad if someone enjoyed it. Erd? Would you like to marry Erd? No, I would not like to marry Erd. From the Iron Eagles. I'm Erd from the Iron Eagles. Yeah, I'm making fun of shit now.
Making camp here, son. Aye, my liege.
Yeah, let's send Gimli north to take some of these lands over here, shall we? Hoping that nobody attacks me in the meantime.
Honor, my lord.
I think I'm going in the green now, though. I've taken a couple of towns and stuff, which means I can start retraining my men as well. Which I might actually pull Gimli back a bit. And leave him at the place to retrain. Because if I can rebuild my armies now... Oh god, that's nothing. Comments like that. Why are you always in debt? Because I've rallied too many men that my economy can't support so that I can fight, probably. It's a risky tactic, but hell, it's soul tactics. It either works perfectly, or it fucks up and screws me. And you end up dead. It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm always willing to take. Because failure is not an option. But now, the reason I'm in debt most of the time is because my armies are in the field, and I've recruited to the point where my cash has gone, like, in debt, obviously. But once I go out, I take settlements, and I push back my enemies, my cash slowly goes back into the green. At which point, when it goes back into the green, is usually at the end of the war. And then I retrain my men. And then when I go into war again, I rally the men, I'm in debt a little bit. And then once the war's finished, or once I push back my enemies to a certain point where I take so many settlements, my cash goes back into the green again. And some people can't seem to understand that. They think that because it's red, that means that you're doing shit and you're doing something wrong. No, it's intentionally there. I know it's red, and there is a reason for it. Because the 2 stacks of armies that my economy can't actually support. And I understand why people are like, why are you doing this? Because I can't build settlements and I can't retrain my men. But, I mean, in history, in times of war, each faction that are doing the war, they all like take out loans and go into debt and shit. Ew, what's going on now? I think, yeah, Helm's Deep's under attack again. But yeah, as I said, it's not the end of the world. Some people seem to think that it is. It's like, yeah, it's not that bad. Now, I should really pull back Gimli's army, but I'm hoping that they're weak, and I want to strike quickly.
Aye, my liege. In your name, sire. Leading the men with honor, sire. We shall hold them to siege, sire. Aye, sire. We hold them at siege. We march to battle.
Now, I'm not kind of sure if they're going to be able to attack me, or I'm going to be able to funnel them down. If they do attack me, I should just be able to go on the defense and kick their ass, but... It's at the point where they've got so many men in there that maybe... I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I want to kill them now, though, before... I'm hoping that they won't attack me and I can just batter down their forces a little bit.
Yes, my king. Something to
Happened there.
At your service. Moving quietly.
Yeah, I can use these spies to keep an eye on what's going on. But okay, let's go next turn, I believe. Hope that they don't attack me, because it'd be a close battle if they do attack me. Adoption's another thing I get comments about as well. I really should just do like Q&A videos every month or so, or a week maybe. I think I will once my channel gets bigger and I get so many subscribers that I get so many of the same goddamn questions over and over again. I'll just do a Q&A and pick the top 10 questions of the week or something. And then answer them rather than just commenting over and over again. But adoption in the game and stuff. They sit there going, oh, why'd you keep declining everything? What do you have against adoption in the game? I mean, why do you... Yeah. I don't entirely, but, I mean, for, like, Third Age, I don't really give two shits, because there's no real line of succession that I really pay attention to. It's just generals, really, for me. But with mods like Westeros or Stainless Steel, I like to keep the family bloodline pure, rather than adopting usurpers and stuff into the throne. I like to keep the line of succession clear, rather than having... I wouldn't mind too much if you actually got to pick your faction heir. which you don't get to do, unlike Rome, Total War, for instance. You can't just choose your faction here and be done with it. Have we passed the Orcs? If yeah, we have. Okay, they're not attacking me. Awesome. Which means I can just, oh god, what's happening now? Helm's Deep under attack again, I think. Yeah, Helm's Deep's under attack again.
Yes, my king. On my way. They shall not see me, sire. Sire, no further. My king. Marching now. By your will, sire, we shall engage. Aye, sire. Laying siege at once. Should we move to the wall, sire?
I think I'll just leave the king to siege that as my free will. I'll take this place soon as well. But Gimli can take that, and he can take that. Is that? Nah, that's a sufficient village. Docks, isn't it? We can take that as well. Both of which are like easy to take and shouldn't be too big of a problem. But anyway, guys, it's been 40 minutes, so we'll leave it here. When we come back, we'll continue to siege this and hope that we don't get attacked from any kind of... I'd rather weaken them and then attack them, kind of thing. Because they do have a formidable force. And my forces are kind of weakened. Once we've dealt with the Orcs, we'll be able to pull back and retrain all of our men now that we're going back into the green with our money and our economy. All we have to do is take the town here with Gimli and that town there. Once the king has dealt with that, we'll move him over here. He can take that town. And there's a town here. And here, of course, outside the Blue Mountains. So once we've taken all that, we've connected the Blue Mountains, which are these mountains here. All of this, all the way over here. All of the northern territories, all the way over here through the Iron Islands and the... Iron Islands? Wrong fucking game, so... the Grey Mountains is what I was looking for, all the way to the Lonely Mountain. And eventually we'll pull back to the Lonely Mountain, retrain all of our men and rebuild our armies once we've dealt with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. Because once we've done that, there's no threat to our borders in the north whatsoever. It's only the good factions that will be left. So then we can focus on moving towards Mordor. But first we're going to help, at least when the Orcs are dealt with and everything, and all my borders are secure. Which, mainly the only borders I need to secure are these, near the Lonely Mountain. Because that's where the evil factions are. Everywhere else over in the west will be completely secure, and I won't have to worry about it. In theory. Unless the good factions decide to attack me for some reason. Which I don't think they'll do. Hopefully. If they do, we're fucked. But yeah, once everyone in the west is done with, and all my those threats are dealt with completely, other than Isengard at all, which we might go help. We'll rally all the men to the Lonely Mountain, rebuild our forces here, and help the men of Dale against the evil bastards from the east. So guys, we'll end it here. Annotation top right hand side, and I will see you there. That's all for now. Soul out.